What's good, everybody? It's your boy Underdog Fly K Clutch K 24/7, and we are here giving you guys another video on how to counter the loop blitz that is in $3.2. Now, this is something that, yes, I came across this myself to kind of like spark getting this video, but I've heard a lot of people has been doing this, and I wanted to give this to you guys to, kind of give you guys some help towards um excuse me, help you guys to attack this meta that is going on right now to kind of help you guys out when it pops up. So here we're going to get on offense, and I'm going to show you within trips tight end, but you can do this with any play as long as it has this in its formation. Um, we're going to go over to the dime 3-2, and we're going to do it the way that everybody else does it. We're going to go out here and cover four palms. Here in trips tight end, what I want to go ahead and show you guys is halfback mid draw, because it's the offense that I love to use. This is the play that I learned that definitely helps attack that, attack that loop. So we're going to come out into the play. Actually, first off, what we're going to do is going to give off more field for us to going to use. Right here, you guys can see as a normal draw play, you're not really doing anything else. Oh, okay, it's like that. Okay, cool. So the only thing that you are doing here is, because like this is my broken controller, it's not gonna act right. All we're doing is moving this guy over here towards this side, and people will normally just hover right here in the gap to kind of counter if things are going on. But mostly people are just standing back right here. You guys can see where that loop is going to come in to try and get that to get that pressure off. But this halfback draw actually does a very good job of countering that. As you see, it gives you a lot of room to sit here and gash straight through that. Now, um, it's very, very easy. If you sit here and run the ball basically towards to the left, you see it literally leaves that hole wide open for you to go ahead and get those extra yardage for you to, you know, score, get some extra yardage, force them to not really do that. But now I'm gonna go ahead and show you how people would do it if you was to hover basically right here on the gap. Because for most people, if you sit here and hover on the gap, it definitely helps. I mean, it doesn't help the loop, but it definitely does help if you run a play action. Because if you run a play action, it stops that loop from coming in. So I'm going to go ahead and run a PA counter. And then I'm going to go ahead and put the running back out there like this. So I'm going to hover on here. And you see how you see how instead of it looping, it goes straight down. All you got to do is run a play action, and it sits here and does that for you. But let's just show you how the run would be if I'm holding down on this and then pop right back up. Yes, it is going to sit here and give yourself not that much of a lot of room as it was if you sat here and had somebody doing this on you, because this is just giving you just so much room to sit here and do a lot of things and break one off for a touchdown. It's very, very easy. Also, another thing that works is we're going to basically set this up one more time and show you guys just this. This works as well. Basically just running towards the side that it's not going towards. But one thing that will kind of confuse you, I wish it was in this book. If it's not in this book, I'll have to go over to Jets to kind of show y'all. But yeah, I think it's in Jets. So we're gonna go ahead and go over to Jets to basically show you guys what I mean by that. Um that's normally how you would run the ball against that type of a look. Now we're gonna go back and go into the Jets playbook and show you basically the difference between both that loop and the other one. So here I'm just gonna go back to my Green Bay offense that I'm always in. And now we're gonna go into the we're gonna go right back to the halfback draw. The halfback draw right here. And now here in Jets, they have a play in here that Oh, it's not in this one? Or did I mix them up? I think I mixed them up. It is not in Jets. I apologize. It is not in Jets. I'm gonna look for it. Finder, defense, dime. Oh, you know what it is? 1-4. Yes, it's 1-4. My apologies. Okay. So it's not in Jets, but it's definitely in. Let's just go to the Ravens because it's right there. We're gonna go back into here. It's in a lot of different books, but we're just gonna go into that to give off an example for here. So it's in Ravens, Panthers, Broncos, Chargers, Dolphins, Vikings, Patriots, Steelers, and Seahawks. It's in all of those books. So whichever one you guys want to put run defensively, you guys see it's dime 1-4. So dime 2-3 has the loop, which you can do the loop in this as well. It's not I mean, I guess you can. I mean, I kind of guess you can. I don't know if you. I mean, you could. I just don't think it's as effective. Let me see. Did I really get that right? Yeah, I did get that right. So it's in 1-4 if you want to do that loop. So you coming out in this crossfire. The main reason why people come out in this crossfire is because you don't have to do all that adjusting when it comes to when it comes to setting up the loop, because it's already looping for you. That's a main reason why it's like this, because they're already in that loop and adjustment. So all they really have to do is just do the adjustments in the back and just basically pick one. So if I go ahead and just put him into a zone, just like that, all you would have to do as a user, you see you're bouncing that out towards the right. If they use the left one and that one loops around, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Same thing applies for if we do it towards the right. You will go towards the left. So whichever one they loop, you go around to that spot. Or if they sit here and user this guy down here, right? They go and user him, and now it's basically like this. What do you do in this situation? It's pretty much more of a hassle between that as well. What you could do if they do that is add an extra guy in there, and then you see that you can go ahead and get that in there. Like, he's basically like, you just gotta ID one of them right here, and then just go ahead and motion one off. Boom, bring it on up in there, and you see he goes up and picks that block for you to go and run that rock. We're going to go ahead and do it again. We're actually going to ID him right there. Hike it right here when he gets to the left tackle, and you can see that they sit here and pick up that block a lot better than how it was before. So I'm just going to go ahead and run it normal. You guys can see it kind of confuses them. You could technically get a hole. See, it's not going to work every single time, but oh my gosh. Yo, Dowdle, chill out, my brother. Chill out. It's not that serious. But yeah, you can sit here and you can get the right hole to go in for you to run the right running lane. If you don't really care about that, like this isn't really the best run defense at all. Dollar isn't really that great with running. But if you are coming up against somebody that is doing this and you try and run all the way out just like that, yeah, it's going to cause for some trouble. If I go and try and run all the way out towards the right side, you can see I'm basically beating him there. If I go ahead and run it all the way towards the left side in anticipation for it, you see I'm going to get stuck. So the best way to do it, if it's both coming down like that, is to literally stay straight. Stay straight. Sometimes you see that got way more yardage than it was on the other way around. So, and do not hold on to the right trigger. Just hold up to it and then go when it's time to go through. And especially with whatever running back that you have, you know that you're going to get some extra ones. I mean, you're going to get some extra yardage down the field. But just like that, if you do see that there's a problem, ID one of them, motion the wide receiver over, boom, bring it out just like that. And now you have an extra blocker to go and get some extra yardage. But that's how you run against the 2-3 loop and the 1-4 crossfire. So if you guys enjoyed that, make sure you guys go ahead and leave a like. Comment down below some other stuff you guys are having trouble with. Subscribe if you guys are new. And as always, folks, peace out.